And we got an interview today, you know what I'm saying? Who we got today, bro?
We got Lil Eco,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sirski.
Big CEO, Better Times Forever, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sirski.
That's him right there.
Appreciate that, dog. You already know.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good.
Y'all ever
Yeah.
seen the boss at his job or at his establishment? Y'all never see that shit, huh? Be crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, you don't see Steve Jobs working at his shit. I'm just saying.
No,
In the field.
not for sure.
How it feel to be the first OFFRIP interview?
It feel good. Nah, definitely seen y'all start from day one.
Yes, sir.
Super proud of where it's coming from.
Definitely.
Gonna try to come correct today and keep it professional.
Nah, for sure.
Yes, sir. So, you got anything coming up soon type shit, bro?
I got my album coming
Yes, sir.
December 1st, and I'm dropping a single every week until then.
What's the album name?
Here to stay.
Here to Stay. Okay.
And I just dropped a single today called Jaded, featuring my dog Breezy Day. Yes,
Breezy
sir.
Day.
Shout out Breezy Day.
Family. He the co-founder of Better Times Forever too.
You said you're dropping every week till the release of the album, or
Yeah.
every week? Okay.
Every Thursday.
That's some real shit, bro. To hold y'all down until we get
Next
there.
week I'm dropping another track.
Stay tuned.
November
Oh,
lit.
God.
November lit.
Yes, sir.
That's his Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just help you out a little quick.
You feel me?
Well, shit. I think we gonna move into the first question. I wanted to hit you with the let us know who Ace is, bro. Let's talk about that real quick before we talk about all the fun shit. Let's talk about Ace real quick, Brody. Just let him know.
Man, Ace, that name came from my actually distant cousin, Patrick. I started rapping. My first name ever was AC.
AC. Okay. Like the letters.
Yeah, I swear to God. I dropped a mixtape called Blackjack, and that was my first mixtape I ever recorded under AC. And it was like, I didn't really like that name at all. Like how it was coming off, nothing. People were cracking the air conditioner jokes, you know what I'm saying? But it just came from because my first and last name's Austin Krytoff, you know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to inquire that, and really, Patrick was just chilling I was chilling at Patrick's house one day, and he's just like, just put an E at that back of it, and it Ace. And I was just like, shit, I'm only gonna do it because I didn't make it.
Right.
I'm only gonna do it because you made it, because I feel hype on that. You know what I'm saying? Just the simple fact that it wasn't my idea.
Right.
And I went off it. I'm not gonna lie, I just made a bunch of moves as Ace. I mean, man, I'm not gonna lie, that was a chapter of my life. Like performed for Dizzy Wright, performed for Young Simi. Yeah, I did a tour for Richie Samo, Lil Pump's artist. I did like so many showcase tours. I got first place in the first showcase tour I did, and that was my first performance I ever did in my life. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 2016, and
That was your
first performance ever I did in my entire life. And it was a contest at the same time, and there was two winners. It was like the best artist and whoever can bring the biggest crowd. And I won the biggest crowd because I brought 40 people mobbed in the same shirt. I made shirts for everybody. I went so hard, you know what I'm saying? And low-key, every show I'd be doing a similar thing, like having a merch booth, or like have all the people that come with me wearing my clothes, or like, just always promote it.
Get the shit when you leave the show type shit.
100%.
Smart.
But that's crazy. That's crazy you even mention that. 'Cause
You know,
Ace
I
is definitely
gotta
a
get little
portion.
narwhal, you know,
Ace
just
is
a
definitely
little
a
bit.
portion.
So you said like
My
that was
career.
your first rap name you released?
That was when I really took music like serious.
So
like
what age did you say?
that was when I was in like professional recording studios. Like AC was in the home studio paying my homie Devin $20.
Even AC, like when you're releasing mixtapes,
Yeah.
what age was that where you're like, all right, I'm a rapper now. Like I'm gonna start releasing music. I'm, taking the rap thing serious.
Nights like 18, 19.
Okay.
Like 18, 19. Because I've been rapping since I first started rapping 100% when I was like 14. Like, and we were just like freestyling. That was like me like spitting my first rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense, I swear to God, like I never tried it until 14, and that was just with Breezy and Warren and like this dude named Brad, and we'd just sit there in his mom's crib freestyle until we get kicked out because the weed smell.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you said like at 19 is really when you took that moment like serious, like that whole rapping career serious. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because when I got Ace, for one, I was hyped on the set, like how it came off, and for two, that was like when I was in Clear Track Studios now, and Clear Tracks was like the number one studio around here with Lex, Alex Ramiro, and he did like the number one audio engineer in the area. You know what I'm saying? He signed to 10K Projects now. He done like a lot of 6ix9ine's music. He's done all Trippie Redd's music. You know what I'm saying? Done a lot of Dizzy Wright tracks. He has a bunch of credits, plaques in the studio and everything. So it was a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Even being able to work with him.
Yeah.
And I would only work with him. There's 3 engineers that work there, and I would, no matter if I had to wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I book with him. And then he just made his own studio from there. I guess he was there for a minute, and he made his own studio called Grand Base Recording Studios. And that's where he's at now. But that's like the number one studio. But it's like $100 an hour to record there. It's crazy right now. But it's worth it because he's like, you know what I'm saying? It's quality for real. For real. Like you get what you pay for. But he a real one.
That a lot throughout the whole Tampa Bay area.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like at the time, because when he just opened it, I was like obviously like there right at the opening and everything, and bringing a lot of artists to them. Like just because everybody wanted to get in a serious scene, and for some reason, like the people who are making music around me in my city, like actually didn't even go and record yet. Like they never even like tried, but they just like sitting there in like home studios, still trying to get it. They like real deal ain't never even been in that type of environment. So when they came in there, it was a change.
So like, what would you say really made you realize music was like the way forward in life? Like you knew you were gonna do rapping and like you was gonna do Better Times Forever and all that kind of stuff. Like what made you realize that?
Like that's the 9 to 5.
What made me solidify music? Like I've always been into music, like, and knew I wanted to make music since I was like young. You know what I'm saying? Like just been interested in it, but it was always like something like that could never happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, like my mom is like a professional opera singer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she does.
Early music
That's dope.
She does like she did like reenactments of like plays for like this professional company, but it would be like a crowd of like 5,000 people every single night in this huge ass auditorium. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like I would be forced to go as a jit, and I hated it. You know what I'm saying? I hated it. I can't even lie. Like I just
Them shits be long.
it was so long, bro, and I at a time I just was going there for the custodian, but like the I swear I just wanted like some honey buns and like a drink, and that was it.
Okay.
Like so it was just the concession stand. My
okay.
bad.
Oh,
No, he said custodian.
I did, my
I
bad,
ain't gonna lie. I
definitely.
thought there was some badass
Yeah.
custodian.
That's
He
what I
was
was
talking
saying. I
about like
was
some
like,
fine
who's
ass. Okay, concessions. Okay, no, we got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Now we on the same page.
Yeah, cause I was young. I was like, we
Yeah.
talking about like, shoot, like all like every year before 10. You know what I'm saying? She was singing for a very very long time, and then something happened to her voice, and it never came back. You know what I'm saying? So she like never got the opportunity to sing again. But really, I just always had music in my life, and I never really took it seriously until like I was really freestyling and was like, dang, I could like make music. And then at that time we were in high school. I was a freshman. I didn't know one person recording in a studio. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that wasn't reality. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I didn't know anybody. I didn't even hear about somebody that wasn't I wasn't friends with. Nothing. It was just like something you see on YouTube. Those recording studios. It was just like a dream, or like I don't know where none of those are at. I swear to God, I had a friend named Corbin, and he had a roommate named Devin, and we were chilling, and I was with Corbin because I was big into smoking, and he blew glass.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And he had a whole blowtorch in his
blowing fucking glass. Bro.
crazy.
At his crib?
You said in high school.
You could do that at
right?
the crib? I ain't even
That
know
boy was
that.
blowing glass in
Yeah,
high school.
yeah,
Big
and then
setup, I guess.
and he had a huge setup. It was crazy. He had propane tanks in the garage and
That's
everything.
That's
And
what I'm saying. That shit's legit,
That
bro.
shit
You
be
need
careful.
real
Be
equipment.
careful.
You need real equipment to do that shit.
yeah,
That's why I'm like,
it's not.
how
Yeah,
the fuck you just doing that?
and then his roommate.
Just blow glass. Yeah, that's not something you pick up
I
in
swear.
high school. Yeah.
And his roommate Devin had this a little home studio in his room, his bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so jam packed. Like the mic was literally like, like when you were standing at the mic, you literally felt the chair in his room on your leg. You know what I'm saying? It was so compact,
yeah.
like how you had to stand to record. You know what I'm saying? And I got so inspired to even ask him to try and record my first song in there because I was like chilling over there recording all the time, and then seeing this artist Smoothie come all the time, and like he always going in there and recording. And I'm just like looking at Corbin like, bro, I feel like I could do it, bro. You should ask him for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he just came in the room that day. You know what I'm saying, with Smoothie, because they always smoke after they're done recording. And I was just like, bro, I'm trying to record. Let me get in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's like, shit, I got you 20th song. And then I just went and recorded my first song, and I dropped it on SoundCloud. And what genuinely made me start going crazy was 3 months after that. I recorded a few songs like throughout that time, and dropped them on SoundCloud. And I was only dropping the music on SoundCloud, but like my first song ever I dropped, Never Stop, like randomly started going crazy. Like I woke up and it was like 2K plays, and I was like, because all my songs were sitting at like a couple hundred or 100, like they weren't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like sitting even under 100. You know what I'm saying? So, but then now I'm just 2K plays. Now I wake up another day, 1.5K more plays. Now I wake up another day, like 1,100 plays, 2K more plays, and it went all the way up to like 10K.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, holy shit, like this shit real. Like people really like my music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask, like, what part do you say like fashion really like started, like, cause we see, you know, you guys see dress all the time, bro. So like, you know, when did that really start taking place, and like, why do you like kind of take it as serious as you do, like, you know what I'm saying?
Fashion, I say, is like such a big part of my life, from being on tour with Richie Samo and then going into this mall in West Palm Beach, and
Shout out down south.
I swear I pulled up in this mall and the parking lot charged you $10 an hour to park.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen something like this in
Down
my entire
south
life.
for real. That's how we get down there.
If you had a card, it was $1.25 an hour.
You in West Palm Beach, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've never seen this before in my life. I said there must be crazy high-end stores in this mall. It was huge. You know what I'm saying? But there's like no really signs on it. You know what I'm saying? We're just in front of Nordstrom.
Okay,
So I'm like, okay, Nordstrom's good. We park in front of Nordstrom. We walk in. Biggest Nordstrom I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like at this time, I'm not really like dripped up, but like I'm just matching colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like none of my brands are really him. Like, and that Nordstrom had its own like Chanel section. Like it was like every brand you could think of that you be seeing online that they sell, they had like a huge section for real, like a Gucci section, they had Nordstrom. It was huge. You know what I'm saying? But it was 2 stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I've never seen any like thing like this like in the middle of the mall. So I went when we were walking, it was literally like water with big koi fish, and like in between bridges that you had to walk through the whole entire thing. So on the right side, it's like Goyard, Montclair, Goyard store, Montclair, and a bunch of stores I really never heard of, but similar price tags. Yeah, I swear to God. And
that's what you need.
Expensive.
And I went in the. This is the time. This is right after Lil Uzi Vert I think it was a yellow Goyard bag. I could be wrong about that color, but
was that you're talking about like the purse thing?
It was a side bag. Oh yeah, people were getting mad, made fun of. But
I know exactly the bag you're talking about.
It's people. It's a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? When I went in there, I seen that bag. You know what I'm saying? It was a red one, and I just asked the lady. I was like, "Can I wear that real quick?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like see it, and she's super nice. Let me wear it. I just look at myself in the mirror, and I'm just like, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of like that type of moment. Because I've been...
This is some different shit.
I've been at International Mall and seen the Louis store. Like, I've been that. But, like, for one, the parking threw me off. And I was walking through the koi fish and everything. Like, I actually got it. I knew we were going to the Montclair store next. And I actually was going to be able to see, like, a real Montclair store in person. Like, and I was like, wow, this is so different. And then, also the Ferragamo store.
Ooh.
Hold up. But after I was looking at myself in the mirror with that bag, I was just like, this is like such an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I was to own that bag, it would, like, I would be able to walk around like with the utmost confidence in the world, and at that time I really did have a lot of money, so it was just like chilling. But she said 3,800. I would never. You know what I'm saying? I would never. And it was for us messenger bags. So like other companies ain't even saying numbers like that. Louis Vuitton's messenger bags are like 2,100. You know what I'm saying? Like when I heard 3,800 for this size bag, I was like, I just got introduced to the company. I've seen it, like I heard of it, like you know what I'm saying. But this is me like looking at it. You know what I'm saying? This is like what your experience would be if you bought it. And they only had like a few pieces in the store, anyways. They really only sold like bags and wallets and like the card thing I have, like because I have a Goyard. Cause this is like my favorite company, like my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like a Goyard card holder, and these like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Just this. So it's just like it's insane, like that company, but it's just like the joy of like what it gives. I've always wanted to start my company and make it that quality and give them people the same exact feeling, but a more affordable price. So I see a lot of the world coming up, but I still want it to be a designer brand. Just the simple fact that people get a really good feeling. Like that's why I love True Religion. You know what I'm saying? But True Religion's quality isn't like all the way there, to be honest with you. Like if they really went vintage T wave and did all they prints on vintage tees, and it would go crazy right at this time of life. Like if they reopened a store, because they had a store at International Mall, which they don't have anymore. If they reopened a store, got vintage tees in there with the same prints, it's just the wave. You got to catch waves, and you got to understand like what people are enjoying, but also be authentic with it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't sell your soul trying to just like ride the wave, but
you're trying to catch a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Just do you. And that's what I'm doing with Better Times Forever. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can represent Better Times Forever in their own way. Like they're gonna wear it. Every single person can wear it in 100,000 people auditorium, and every single person is gonna have a different meaning why they're wearing that shirt. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
That's deep. Like I want people to be able to enjoy this globally. Like even if you don't speak English, you know what I'm saying? Like if I got the opportunity to actually get a fan base over seas, like I'm gonna really start printing these same tees in Spanish and really start killing the game. You know what I'm saying? Because people really aren't on this. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
And like everyone can relate with that, bro.
Exactly.
Everyone want a better time.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Everybody want better times forever. That's the slogan forever. You feel me? So it's like,
no, that's good.
That's where I'm at in fashion.
I'm on that positivity.
It actually kind of like it brings me up like with my question. When it comes to music, what's the message you even trying to spread, or like are you trying to do that through Better Times Forever? You know what I'm saying? Like
my music, honestly, I really do stay really true to me. Like I make my music strictly on what I've been through and what I've either seen other people experience, and I display it in like the most melodic way, like because like I would push myself to making like a lot of songs that people would consider like popish, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely like not a pop artist, you know what I'm saying? I'd probably like a hip hop artist, but it's just like I can definitely like rap too, you know what I'm saying?
it's
But like I like singing, you know what I'm saying? Like I just like I feel like radio songs and like being able to have my mom love this song just as much as y'all is something pretty cool. Like
amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
That's a good way to think about that shit. So,
like, and I just don't like. I've been in the streets like when I was younger, like, and that's basically where I, like my whole entire upbringing was, and it's like I'm not trying to just consider that cool. You know what I'm saying? This whole entire world considers that like the definition of cool. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of artists that will sub like, that with their actual artistry or like a message in their music.
I want it to be cool to just to be yourself. You feel me? Right. So I'm gonna drop a singing song one time, and then I'm gonna drop like a real Kid Laroi, like almost like a hyper pop song, and then I'm gonna hit you with that rap that's gonna hit you with like some St. Pete vibes. You know what I'm saying? And Tweet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just gonna break it down different. Maybe go Tom G on them, like, cause I'm just going just like different. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to just keep on making the music that I like, and I'll just sit here really just siphon through beats, because I have so many beats that be getting emailed, and I really be like connecting with a lot of producers that really do be putting like beats on YouTube, but I like reach out and I try to like make connections and genuinely try to work with a lot of people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just like talented at making beats, because a lot of people in the city, like y'all know, don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Yeah, a lot of homebodies type shit. Yeah,
I'm trying to bring more of the music to the city. Like Holiday, Florida's never got no light. Like
Is there anybody out?
no one's ever made music out of Holiday, Florida at a big level.
Shout out
Pasco
Holiday,
County
Florida.
type shit. Like we don't really got any love.
Like Pasco County, the I would say, to be honest, Blizzum.
True.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like something Kane, J Dot.
Oh, true. I forgot. He's still doing this thing right now. He just released like a little something too.
And that's like the only people I know of right now. But I think me and Breezy doing our thing. So you know what I'm saying? Humbly.
Going up.
Yeah.
Trap it.
My dog.
Yes,
You already know.
You like making songs like things more melodic, something like even like your mother could like type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure like you're talking about like, your mother's like influence on you just musically was something.
Yeah.
That was something like relevant in your life. What else would you say is like forming your musical sound now? Like what are some like albums you grew up on? Not even on some rap shit. I mean, yeah, some rap shit, but on some other genres that you say like really like formed what you make now. What do you think influenced that basically?
You know who Aurora is?
Nah.
She's like a singer. She thinks she might be from Russia.
Okay.
But she's very good. Like, and she reminds me. I always told my mom she reminds me of her. Like, if I ever got to see her young, you know what I'm saying? Because I never.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? She'll like sing high pitched and like it'll be very dramatic, and she's like hitting the floor like doing like the real like dances and stuff like that. It's super passionate. You just feel it. You feel me?
No,
It's
yeah, it's like shakes
dang,
kind of in a
you
sense.
feel
You
me?
feel it.
Different.
Yeah.
And it's like you look at like what people are getting out of the music when they're making music way differently. Like a lot, and I hate to say it, but it's like a lot of artists just like kind of like just con it because there's a lot of money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's almost just like the same scams they're doing on the streets.
Yeah,
You feel
it's
me?
another way to
Right.
get the bread. Yeah.
Just another way to get the bread, and it's just like it makes the music industry got a weird look, but it's like real deal. Like I'm invested in like making passionate music. Like I just want to like make music that people genuinely feel like that's like based on stories from like my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
something
it's
like
just
you're feeling. That's gonna
whoever
translate.
can relate.
That's
can
gonna
relate.
translate
You
regardless,
know what I'm
even if you
saying?
can't relate. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Any plans for the future? I know you got the album coming up. You have any like future like upcoming things you want to shout out right now? Like any future features? Anything crazy you want to talk about?
Drippy fabrics. You know what I'm
Any new
saying?
endeavors? Yeah.
Yes,
Drippy
sir.
fabrics coming soon.
Yes.
The last
sir.
stage.
got
The
it.
last
Okay,
stage
okay.
pop-up show. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen on the 11th. I don't know if this is gonna drop before or after, but if it drops after, you know what I'm saying? See if you can catch it in pieces. But it's gonna go
they're gonna be
crazy on
gone
the
quick,
11th. Yeah. And then I'm gonna be doing a fashion show in December.
Yes, sir. Okay. So it's a lot of stuff coming up in the world.
I'm also doing like a fashion week contest for the fashion show. So
Okay.
there's gonna be like 5 to 10 people to audition for like this like play I'm like orchestrating.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's just gonna be that one person that gets to do that play.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
And then it's just gonna be like part of like something I'm setting up right now for like for the fashion show. But
I'm glad that I asked. You got a lot
but
coming up.
but all those people are gonna be involved in the runway, regardless. So it's gonna
That's
be
fine.
like a win-win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like somebody that really gets to like do their thing. But it's kind of like a fashion week.
That's
like,
gonna be fire.
If you ever watch Fashion Week,
Yeah.
they do like contests like that, and then they'll do like 20 to 30 people, 50 people, or 10 people like to compete, and then one person will be able to do the runway for a whole brand, dropping in the spring or summer or fall, and they'll do a whole photo shoot after, and they'll like be able to model. It's like a real model thing, and then that's gonna be like the other opportunity.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
For the wedding.
That's what's up.
Actually, I got one more question. Okay. 5 5 dinner guests, dead or alive. Who are you taking?
Dinner guests?
Dead or alive. Who are you taking?
Just like dinner guests?
Yeah, but like you gonna have a 3-hour conversation with these people. But like dead or alive, you can talk to anyone you want to talk to.
I would say Elon Musk.
Okay, yep, I like that already. Wow. Yeah, that nigga awkward in person.
You gonna have some personality, like.
Now he
Since you start malfunctioning,
Rob Dyrdek.
Okay.
You learn some shit though.
No,
That
that
nigga's
nigga's
been
been
around.
around.
That nigga's been around.
The
for a while.
example
That-
of like having a
that nigga
career
picked
and
out
being
the
an
TV.
entrepreneur,
He's a cool
fucking
ass
king
nigga
out
too.
of
Like,
that.
he actually cool as hell.
No, because he started skateboarding and ended up being in every and that. I see that a lot actually with what you're trying to do. That makes a lot of sense.
That too.
Don't say Jay-Z.
Bro, what the fuck is your
It
problem?
is.
What the fuck?
X-Marks
Like,
fuck.
this
I hate the blueprint or something. That shit changed his life in a bad way. In a bad.
I don't even want to speak on it.
That nigga catch it straight.
I would say Ellen.
Great.
Like from the Ellen show?
No, let's keep it going.
Okay.
'Cause I've been there before
For real.
on the set.
Okay.
Shout out Ellen.
Alright, I was about to say, I thought you meant
Oh, I never got to
controversy
meet
or
her.
some shit. I was like, nigga, what are you talking about?
But I never got to meet her.
I don't think you want to.
Not really.
She's an asshole.
Nah, I heard she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, she is an asshole. It's like cribbing. That's why she got canceled.
It's just like
Oh shit.
no, it's just like
Oh, really?
curiosity of like,
But no, that's completely different.
Yeah, aside from the point.
and then Nego,
Nego.
Oh, the babe dude? Babe
Okay,
dude?
yeah, dude. I
and
was like,
then
babe?
Yeah, babe. Nigga.
Babe?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like,
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep saying it until you got it. I'm not gonna lie.
and then Russ.
Why that nigga?
So happy.
You gonna have
No, to be fair, that nigga got bands. That nigga got bands.
Yeah.
He what's it
getting
called?
paid.
Never signed to anywhere, and he be getting bands performing
No, he's
like
been
arenas
signed and gets
shit.
off type shit. Like he gets on labels and off.
He's
labels.
like the definition.
But he's very much a business.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
independent.
independent.
He's,
Yeah,
he's,
independent.
he's the definition of making arenas hype for that moment. Like I'm not gonna lie, me and like many other people, like I even wrote it in this magazine right here. You know what I'm saying? I think this was published in like 2017. I was like, Russ has always been an inspiration to me. She said, who are some people who influenced you in the music business? I said, Russ has always been an inspiration to me. Not only does he write, produce, and mix all his music, but he's really making power moves, and he's been grinding for more than 10 years now. Now he is selling out 10K seat shows and hitting Billboard charts, let alone his own catalog. He's a legend. But it's like not the simple fact that to people now 10K is like literally they're trying to sell out like 50K arenas, and like people are trying to do that, and people try to underplay him because he was just trying to speak his truth. And I really believe that the world just really isn't good at comprehending real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they lash out, and sometimes they just completely judge somebody, or like look at somebody like they're coming from like a negative standpoint, or like just, you know what I'm saying? There's fine reason, or maybe just something happened in their life that correlates to look at him bad when he's trying to make it evident that independence is a wave. But the fact that he was doing arenas at that time, nobody was like selling out arenas at that time. I can't lie to you. And he would do arenas, and people were like all praising him at this time. This is before the fuck Russ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is literally like everybody like, I was going psycho. I'm going down, down, down. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like the time everybody was screaming his music. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
That was like the Big Bad Wolf.
Literally,
era.
and yeah, exactly. And when he dropped that album, like everybody 100% was rocking with him and wanted to do a song with him or respected him or wanted him to produce for him.
I mean,
you know
DJ
what I'm saying?
Premier has a
And-
project with Russ type shit.
And everybody started hating him strictly because of listen, people hated that person like that who now is like most committed and respected with LaRussell, because LaRussell and Russ have a partnership deal that's coming soon.
Really, I didn't even know about that. That's
And
cool.
also a
That's
joint album.
Wow.
So it's gonna be like a ridiculous. I already know they're gonna push the way for independence, and it's a simple fact of just the people that made a bad light on him that physically affected him, which is how the world works, is Lil Pump and Smoke Perp.
Nah, you fucking right.
Settle that in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People sided with Lil Pump and Smoke Perp.
Nah, you spitting facts with that.
Where them niggas at right now?
Lil Pump and Smoke Perp, and they from the state. Shout out to Florida, but oh my
I was about to
God,
say, don't
yo,
talk down on
please, good Lord,
I'm Florida right now.
like
They don't represent.
I don't
them. They don't represent.
I don't
them.
understand.
They don't. All right, so where can we find you on social media and everything? Where can the people follow you? Follow Better Times Forever, the whole thing.
You can follow me on Instagram at that Lil Eco, ThatLileco, and follow Better Times Forever too. Spell it just like that, Better Times
Pop
Forever.
on the screen.
And then, I got a couple more pages coming soon. Honestly, Better Times Forever Apparel. It's gonna be the clothing brand. Everybody go follow that, and go follow Drippy Fabrics, and stay tuned for the Last Stitch, November 11th pop up. I'll be doing like customs for like cutting up like designer bags and like making lighters and like all and like jean jackets and everything. So they'd be hyped on that. But and then go ahead and tune in to the new song Jaded featuring my dog Breezy Day. Yes, Sirski just dropped. Go get that and then be ready for Here to Stay.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully number one album of the year. Let's
Better
go.
Times Forever. OFFRIP, you know what I'm saying?